welcome to Overdrive. I'm Shireen Bhan. Most luxury car makers have brought their entire model lineups to India, and now they're filling the gaps with exotic niches. Sirish checks out the BMW 640D. Here's a look.
Now, usually when we have a car like this, we tend to spend a fair chunk of time talking about the styling. This, after all, is a stunning car, even more stunning than the convertible and 10 times more practical for our conditions. So we'd go, oh, look at those headlamps, oh, look at that grille, oh, look at this line. But we don't do such things on Overdrive, and especially not for this car, because what's really stunning about this car is the engine. And believe it or not, this engine actually runs on diesel. Very few companies have bothered with the idea of a sporting diesel, not BMW. Their new 3-litre 6-cylinder engine is a masterpiece and features 2 turbochargers operating sequentially. A small one gives it low-down punch and a larger one delivers extra shove at higher revs. They combine seamlessly to produce a linear surge of acceleration. And it even sounds the part thanks to this gruff snarl from the engine. It's extraordinarily smooth yet powerful sounding. The best diesel engine sound that I have heard. But even more impressive are the figures. 313 horsepower. Read my lips, 313, and that's from just 3 litres. It is the highest specific output of almost any other diesel engine in the world. Its hefty 630 Newton meters of torque is directed to the rear wheels through a smooth shifting 8-speed gearbox, which does wonders for performance and efficiency. And boy, is it a powerhouse. This torque-laden surge, it gives the 6 Series an amusing old-school muscle car feel to it. Despite all the electronic stabilization programs being on, you can feel this tug at the rear wheels. And best of all, it is all available instantaneously. Unlike a petrol engine that needs to be revved to get that performance out of it, here it is available at little above idling revs. Turbo-lag is never an issue, especially when you keep it in sport mode, which ensures that the gearbox is always in the right gear. BMW claims a 0 to 100 time of 5.5 seconds, which is just 6/10 slower than the twin-turbo petrol engine. Our figures took a little bit more than that, but still a sub-6 second 0 to 100 time from a diesel engine. Who would have thought? The chassis is very capable too, as we've seen in the convertible. The 6 Series feels incredibly secure with massive composure at high speed. There's great grip from the chassis, but ultimately it lacks the natural ability, the nimbleness of something like a Porsche 911. Porsche, by the way, identified the 6 Series as the biggest rival for the 911. And of course the 6 Series, it can't match the divine handling of the 911. But then again, which 911 has a diesel engine? Our test car was fitted with the optional adaptive drive chassis upgrade that adds a scary 5 lakh rupees to the price, but brings in variable dampers and an extra Comfort Plus mode to add to the standard Comfort, Sport and Sport Plus settings. In Comfort Plus, this does ride really well, especially for a BMW, and particularly more so considering what we know of the old 6 Series and the way that rode. Its relaxed pace and excellent refinement makes it a very good long-distance cruiser. However, in the cold light of day, and considering what we know of our Indian roads, it does come across as a bit unsettled at times. You can do Mumbai-Pune runs in this, but at the end of the day, you will feel it in your bones. You will need a cold beer at the end of the day to take the edge off. Maybe even a massage from wifey. However, in comfort mode, the 6 Series lacks the body control and composure of a BMW in general and a sports tourer in particular. In Sport and Sport Plus, body control becomes tighter, it becomes a better handler, but that is at the expense of ride quality that becomes progressively harder and harder to the point of becoming uncomfortable on anything other than smooth roads. Comfort is aided by these lovely interiors, and this one is loaded with optional equipment to make your ears bleed. So in addition to dynamic drive, there's active steering for 2.2 lakh rupees. The comfort seat package that includes bum heaters and coolers and massagers costs 5.5 lakhs. A killer 16-speaker 600-watt B&O sound setup costs 5 lakh rupees. Leather finish on the instrument panel, 2 lakhs. Head-up display, 1.6 lakhs. Night vision for 2.8 lakhs. Contrast stitching, 30 grand. Ceramic package, 70 grand. And if you have another 3.4 lakh rupees lying around, you can get the M Sport package, which has a nice body kit, M steering wheel, and some other bits and bobs which aren't here on this car because, well, journalists, they'll ruin a nice low body kit. All 6 Series models also feature a new Eco Pro mode, which optimizes features like the climate control and heated door mirrors, as well as the throttle and gearbox responses to improve economy. Fuel economy is a very big deal on this car. BMW quotes a mileage of 18.5 kmpl, and while we found that to be optimistic, we got 14.8 kmpl at a steady highway cruise and around 8 in the city. Imagine that kind of fuel efficiency for a car that can do a sub 6 second 0 to 100 run. That's fantastic. This engine, it is phenomenal. It is the star in this engine. The rest of the car, it just plays a supporting role. And to imagine that the 640D is a full 10 lakhs cheaper than its petrol equivalent. Honestly, why would you need a petrol?